I don't know about you all, but I am feeling super bullish after what we just learned yesterday. I'm going to talk a little bit about that here in this video, but of course I've got some breaking news for you. As always, we're going to talk XRP, XLM, and XDC. We'll get you up to date on this market. All we ever ask is if you like this type of content, click that like button so we know. Share the content so others around the world know exactly what's happening in this digital revolution. Of course, drop those X's in the comment section below. So, CNBC actually telling the truth for once. I believe that they are finally starting to open their eyes up a little bit to what is happening in this digital revolution, as you have senior markets correspondents talking about the Bitcoin ETFs. And here's a direct quote: "My bet would be eventually sometime in the fall they approve them all of them." What are they talking about? BlackRock ETF, Fidelity ETF, of course, Grayscale BTF or ETF, which obviously Grayscale, after this major victory we had yesterday as we handed Gary Gensler his ass on a platter, is essentially paving the way for us. Grayscale paving the way for us. I had someone in the comment section below say, what does this mean for Stellar? Well, Stellar has a fund with Grayscale, so it means quite a bit for Stellar. And it means a lot for the entire market. I've been on here several times talking about one of the major things that's suppressing this market, obviously economic conditions, but these ETFs, these Bitcoin ETFs, because as they are approved, what does that do to our market? It allows the floodgates to open, money to start pouring into the market. And we're not talking about small retail money like you and I. We're talking about whales. We're talking about the big boys out there that are going to dump billions, if not trillions, into this market and really provide a spike in prices for us all, as I know we are waiting. Now, XDC, I want to give a shout out to them because I wasn't able to yesterday. I was so pumped up about the news on Grayscale. This came out: tokenized U.S. Treasuries arrive to XDC network as digital bond market grows. And they're saying, you know, the U.S. Treasury has grown nearly sixfold, 622 million this year. But look at this, 5 trillion market is what they analysts are calling for, and that's analysts out of Bank of America in the next 5 years. So right around the corner, we are going to have a multi-trillion-dollar market tokenization. And also, we've got Stellar involved in that in a big way. We're going to talk about that here in a minute. But direct quote from Brad G. says, Brad Garlinghouse, our guy from Ripple, CEO, says, sad to see the U.S. resorting to legal process and SEC being consistently wrong. It is sad to see. We are trying to fight back, or we are forced to fight back. Coinbase, Grayscale, the likes, all of these big institutions saying, look, you're dead wrong. We've even got the House of Financial Services saying, you are trying to just make up the rules any way you want. You're trying to make it so that risky Bitcoin ETFs are allowed in this market. Why? Because they serve your purposes versus other ETFs that are very sound, secure, and safe. And so it's obviously a rigged system. We've known that for quite some time. Finally, we're getting the legal process involved. Finally, they are fighting back along with you and I. We are fighting back every single day. I will not quit. I know you will not quit. So that's my little rant on that. Stellar, less than 30 days from now, will be in Meridian. They always drop bombs at Meridian. And so I look forward to more bombs being dropped in that. We'll be talking regulations, tokenization, as we just talked about how big of a market that's going to be, and more. They're going to have several big speakers. It's going to be something to watch very closely. Now, I want to end on this. This was a direct quote from the DC Circuit Court of Appeals talking about the Grayscale situation, and he just paints a beautiful picture. The Securities and Exchange Commission recently approved trading of 2 Bitcoin futures funds on national exchanges, but denied approval of Grayscale's Bitcoin fund, the judge says. Petitioning for review of the commission's denial order, Grayscale maintains its proposed Bitcoin exchange traded product is materially similar to the Bitcoin futures exchange traded products and should have been approved to trade on the New York Stock Exchange. And we agree. It's as simple as that. They're trying to fool everyone. They're trying to make this game theirs. But now we are seeing some pretty smart judges out there. We're finally seeing the legal system play in our favor, saying, no, you are not playing by the rules. You are making these rules up as you go, and you are pushing innovation out of America. The market will continue on one way or another, but US has to get this right, and they have to do it soon. That's all I got for you for now. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share the video, drop those X's, and I'll see you all in the next one.